If you get these 3 things right, you are off to the races, making confident design decisions that are both beautiful and functional for the way that you actually live. I'm Paige, I'm an interior designer published in HGTV Magazine, Forbes, and Martha Stewart to name a few, and my home is filled with pet hair and peanut butter fingerprints, which is what led me to build this channel, a place for luxury design principles to meet you exactly where you are. In this video, I'm going to take the last decade of my experience in the luxury interior design market and apply it to a 3-part framework that you can use in your home today. This is a framework that I use every day in my own home and those for my clients as well. The best part is that it puts the power back in your own hands to design a beautiful home. P.S. You've had everything you need this entire time. I am just here to help you tap into it because beautiful homes are not at all exclusive, and I believe you can attain it no matter your budget or your location. Make sure you give this video a giant thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to give you more interior design insight that is real and relatable to your home and your life. Let's cover the top 3 misconceptions I face every day with clients and myself and how I help us all overcome them. The first thing you need to do is ditch the idea that you need to have a refined style. You do not need a style manifesto before designing your dream home. Time and time again, I see my clients come to me stumped and confused on how to proceed because of this brutal expectation, and I am here to help you break free from it. We all have rolling pages of Pinterest board inspiration, those luxurious homes nuanced with farmhouse trends, but the reality is, the moment you lean forward into making a decision, you look over and see your grandpappy's mid-century piece and get stopped dead in your tracks. How can the two come together? When you stop treating items in your home like they're getting in your way and start embracing the reasons they're there, the reasons you love these pieces and have brought them into your life, it reveals a new design process. Homes are nuanced. They are your own. That disconnect between that beautiful farmhouse abode and your own home is not a you problem. It's an opportunity simply waiting for a shift in perspective. So here is what I would do. If you want your home to feel your own, there is a magic art to cohesion. What does this mean? It means that your grandpappy's mid-century teak credenza needs to feel as though it didn't just plop in from outer space, that it actually belongs. How you achieve that is simple, and it starts by paying attention. Look at the item that feels out of place. Notice things like the texture of it. What are the material properties? Teak is a lovely warm wood. Simply by taking a warm natural wood tone or mirroring it in a paint selection, for example, in at least 2 other places in the room, will help to anchor your piece in the center of it and make everything feel like it's right at home. Next is something that I think we all need to work on personally and professionally. It is to stop sweating the small stuff. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but Paige, design is in the details. And yes, it can be, but it is not in the stress of it. Put simply, you need to let go of the weight of the decisions holding you back and simply start making decisions. The beauty about interior design is that nothing is permanent. I think it's why I love my job, because it is so flexible. Yes, there are certain design elements where you can't change things easily, like millwork. Take some extra time, work with a professional if you feel uncomfortable. But things like paint and furnishings and home accessories, have fun in your home. One fine example of this that I see all too often is clients getting really hung up on wood tones matching perfectly. And it's not to laugh at the seriousness of it. Many people are very particular to things like texture and color. But trying to control the way a tree grows is a little beyond our grasp, so we need to let things go just enough. The beauty of the nuances of interior design is that wood tones speak a similar language simply because they are the same material. In one room in my home, for example, I have 4 or 5 different wood tones that blend seamlessly. Paint is another example that you can really let go of this insecurity and have fun. Trust me when I say that although it may feel quite permanent, it is the perfect place to let loose and get creative. Worst case scenario, you make a trip back to the paint store. Paint changes in every single room with the light and the time of day, what you're doing in that room, the activities that you're partaking in. You're going to be far more in tune with the color in a space, say in a reading room or a family room with no television screens. But in the bustle of a kitchen, the particular tones between, say, one blue and another are not going to be the overarching decision that break your design scheme in half. You've got this. Thirdly, we need to let go of this illusion of perfection in interior design. There is a pressure to build a beautiful, magazine-level, quality home. But that's an illusion, because no matter what you do, your home is lived in just like everybody else's. I can guarantee that politicians and movie stars struggle with toast crumbs just as much as we do. No home is perfect, and that is what makes it yours. Instead of aiming for unattainable perfection, aim for real lived-in spaces, welcoming, inspiring, a place where people can come and gather and feel themselves, because your guests are not going to feel themselves unless you feel yourself. A great place to emphasize this theory is in a toss cushion. How many times have we been directed on how to layer our toss cushions on our sofa and add the perfect chop? I hate to break it to you, but they're called toss cushions, not chop cushions. It's time to let go of this idea of perfection in homes that are designed to work for you, not against you. Life is too short and time is too precious, and if we allow it, design can give us time. So absolutely have your toss cushions displayed beautifully when you can and when it gives you joy, but otherwise, make a pillow fort. By letting go of these 3 misconceptions in design, you are going to be able to make decisions based on confidence. Stop with the pressure of needing a design style, let go of the small decisions that aren't major game breakers, and embrace imperfection in your home. Make sure you give this video a giant thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to give you more interior design insight that is real and relatable to your home and your life.